Welcome back. I am your host. I am attorney Stephen Leahy. And this is the IRS Radio Hour on AM 560.
The Answer. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 2 weeks since I have done this.
2 full weeks.
And it has still gone without a hitch.
It was actually more than 2 weeks, but who's counting?
What are you talking about? It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, well,
3 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let Rocky take this one away.
And now, here's that man with a head just crammed full of knowledge, Mr. Know-It-All.
Yes, Mr. Know-It-All, that one segment where I don't know how to introduce that clip. I will figure it out one day, though.
No, you won't.
See what he does there? And this one is coming from Rudolph Valentino from Toledo yet again, and one of our favorite listeners.
That's true.
And his question is, Stephen Leahy, how tall are you? Because it sounds like on the radio you're like 5'10", but I could swear that you could be taller.
I'm not going to answer that question because I have last time I went to the doctor, I was shorter than I used to be. I was surprised. I was fatter too, but it was gone. That's why I'll never go to the doctor again.
Welcome to the Self-Esteem Hour here on AM 560, The Answer. No, but I have a question for you,
Okay,
and I thought about this within these 3 weeks because it's coming that it's about to be that time, and I need some help. Do you do taxes?
The answer is no. I don't prepare tax returns, but I have people who are experts who do it, who work for Opem Tax Resolutions.
I don't do
and
it,
they
ladies and
prepare
gentlemen.
taxes. So a lot of times people do ask me, because they say, you're a tax attorney, aren't you? That's debatable, whether I'm a tax attorney. But because I help people with collections.
What does cleaning and stuffing little animals have to do with the IRS Radio Hour?
Taxidermy? Okay, I get it. But anyway, but I don't. So people will come up to me. Is this deductible? Is this the answer is I don't know. I don't know if it's deductible because I hire experts to do my taxes, and you should hire experts to do your taxes. Unless we talked about this a couple times on the show, unless your income is less than $60,000 and you are an employee and they take out plenty of taxes from your job and you're going to get a refund every year, then you sometimes you don't need to hire someone to do your tax forms for you. Because nowadays, if you make less than $60,000, the IRS has free software. You can go online and do it for free, and they'll give you
nothing is for free.
Well, it's for free. Well,
really,
it's not. It doesn't cost you anything.
Well, we'll talk about it in the saga
next time. It talks to the government. It costs them money, but actually, if they figure if you do it electronically, it really saves them money, and so they provide this service where you can go on. Now, there's these different companies that I think this is one tax act. I just saw a commercial, and they said it's free, and I'm thinking, well, how can they do it for free? Well, it's not. They do it for free, but the IRS pays them to have that service.
Oh,
because the IRS wants you to do it electronically. They don't want you to send in a paper form. And so again, I have several what they call enrolled agents who work for me. Or work for Opem Tax Resolutions or the law office of Stephen A. Leahy, PC. And they are experts, and they have certification from the IRS as tax experts.
I'm an expert diver. Do I qualify to work
expert
for you?
Diver?
Diving. I have diving certification.
The answer is no. Anyway, I don't know. Where did that come from, Jim?
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Jimmy.
Just keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't really talk much here,
I understand, but anyway, if you have any issues, if the IRS, if you're going to owe the IRS money, for instance, better to get an expert to help you prepare your tax forms. Now we prepare tax forms, and we help people who have unfiled tax returns. So if you haven't filed in 4 or 5 years and you need to get that done, we do that at the office at the Opem Tax Resolutions because in order to fix IRS problems, first you have to get in compliance, and compliance means getting all your tax returns completed. But we also do it going forward. You'll hear it on Joe Walsh now, and I'm also doing some advertising on Hannity right here on this station, and I'm providing a free tax return if you hire me to fix your IRS problem. We will prepare your 2015 tax return for free.
Really? For free?
For free. And so,
How can I contact you to do that, though?
then you need to call me at 312-664-6649.
Okay.
You can visit us on the web at ChicagoTaxTeam.com.
Well, hold on. I didn't get your number. Actually, I really didn't get you. Can you please repeat that? The number again.
312-664-6649. See what I did?
I see you.
I had a guy tell me that's what you should do that because people can't really remember four numbers in a row. Whatever. Anyway, that's so. If you need your tax return prepared by a professional, an expert, then you need to give us a call, and we'll be happy to do that. And remember, if you hire me to fix your IRS problems, we will do your 2015 tax return for free.
That's like a buy one get one free deal.
Well, anyway, I hope that answers your question.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All. That is valuable information. Again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you look up Opem Tax Resolutions or the law office of Stephen A. Leahy. It's both. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen,
it's true.
If you need help with taxes, this is the man for you. And
That's
it's
right.
coming to be that season, so let's get on the ball because we don't want the same problems that we're having already now, do we?
No, that's true. And you can file your taxes after January 19th. So call us at 312-664-6649. Again, it's 312-664-6649.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because I will not be at the end of the show because I forgot that I got to file my taxes. No, joking. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned after the commercial break. We will be right back here on AM 560.
The answer.